The Tome of Tales.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am Jade, the DM of the amazing Dicemension campaign, The Relenting, and I have my tome again back out because I am going to tell you the history and the lore of a very interesting and intriguing character that you have met in Marv's campaign. The ditzy, the fun, the kind of silly, pacifistic King Rolandus IV. So King Rolandus IV is nicknamed King Rolandus the Relenting, and he was nicknamed that by the church because of the fact that he is pacifistic. So they wanted to spread some kind of fear and mystery about how barbaric and how dutiful the new king is, but in reality he's a bit of a bumbling idiot and everybody loves him for it. So King Rolandus grew up with his father, King Rolandus III. Unfortunately, his mother did die in childbirth, so he was brought up by a single parent, and also the church that actually is in charge of Mamora with the king. And King Rolandus III was not such a great father. He was incredibly interested in battles and wars, and Rolandus IV, his son, was not like that at all. He wanted to play, he wanted to sing, he wanted to write poetry and do art and music, and even though he was highly trained in combat, the beautiful irony of King Rolandus IV is he is probably the most unique specimen of someone who's a pacifist but has years, and I mean a decade worth of combat experience that he will never ever use. So King Rolandus IV did grow up in the capital of Mamora, but he was kept firmly out of all courtly affairs. So in Marv's video, where it seems like he doesn't know what's going on, that is true to life. He has no idea what's going on. He is just being taken on for the ride. His father, King Rolandus IV, unfortunately passed away in battle, and he had to take up the crown extremely quickly. So he left his college in Janistown. He left his female lover in Janistown, and he just ran back to the capital as soon as possible to take over the crown. But Rolandus's deepest dream and what he studied was actually stargazing and star mapping. He loves the stars and he loves the night sky, and he wanted his father to live a very, very long time, and he even wished for the disestablishment of the crown so he didn't have to take up the title, because he wanted to spend his time travelling and mapping the stars of the unbound territory to know exactly what was out there. And he dreams and he wonders if there are different worlds, if there are alien species out there, and he is so in love with the night sky. And strangely, he always knows which way north is. So Rolandus the Relenting is around about 5'7", and he has a very slim and slender frame. He has short black hair, and he kind of had some stubble growing in when he saw Marv, because he had been travelling on the road. But he'd been travelling on the road for 2 months and he'd only just gotten a bit of stubble. So let me now tell you that he is a ditzy, fun, very young at heart character, and I honestly cannot wait for you to get to know a little bit more about King Rolandus. Hopefully, who knows, he might end up getting back to Mamora, and he may end up marrying the love of his life. So please let us know down in the comments which character that you've already met that you would be intrigued to see one of these lore background videos about. And we cannot wait to show you a new one. So coming very, very soon is going to be the history of the Southwest that the campaign is set in, a little bit about Olvi, and a little bit about the world in general. So thank you very much. I'll see you next time.